Good morning, parents. It is Thursday, 11 o'clock. Just wanted to say hi and say thank you very much for some things and kind of let you know where we're at and what's going on in our units. We are in our cell unit and we've been working on our cell lab, which you can see all the little colorful cups there that we've been creating. These cups have got our cells, our eggs in it. We've been putting them in vinegar, which then has been dissolving the shells. And then from there, we have been adding different types of solutions or liquids. The goal of this lab is for us to be looking at, or do students understand the difference between hypertonic and hypotonic solutions. And the lab is really asking students to then bring in those types of solutions and will they match the control solutions that we're using in our lab? So that's going to be going on today and tomorrow, where we're adding the hypertonic solution to the egg, and the egg should then be actually shrinking. It's kind of cool in the process. It looks like a little super ball in the end. And so thanks very much for allowing the students to bring that stuff in today and tomorrow. Then for Monday and Tuesday, the students will be needing to bring in a hypotonic solution, something that would be higher in water concentration. This lab will finish up then on Thursday and Friday of next week, right before Thanksgiving break there type of thing. And then they're going to have 2 weeks to finish the lab report on that one. So that kind of brings me over to the board over here to kind of just talk about some of the things that are going on here. We have got then the cell work unit due on Wednesday the 4th and the egg lab report due on Thursday the 3rd, Tuesday the 3rd for day 1 and Wednesday the 4th for day 2. I'm kind of letting you know all about that stuff because I want to make sure that everybody is staying on top of the getting the assignments done and turned in. So for our cell unit, there was a little bit of a change in how the process went. It was still the students getting choices as far as how they want to do things. They could do the projects or they could do the 10-point assignments. The 10-point assignments for this unit turned into quizzes that were taken online in Canvas. They needed to turn in a note guide first before they could take a quiz. All of the quizzes kind of follow my lecture format, so I've got a map that, or a timeline that I've put out for the students as far as showing them what lectures I'm giving them, and the quizzes follow my lectures. The students can take the quiz on each of the different topics 3 times. The score will automatically take the highest of the 3 grades. They have to score a 6 out of 10 in order to open up the next quiz. Which means, and one of the things I've been trying to tell the kids is that go back and there's more learning to be done, and so they can go back and use their notes on the quiz. It's an open note quiz for them, so the more notes they take, the more learning that they do, the better their scores become and can get. And so again, it takes 3 times for them to do it. They can take the highest of the 3 scores. And then some students are still choosing to do the project options, which has been great. I've been totally impressed with the projects that I've been getting. The students have done a very nice job as far as seeing and getting the understanding of starting here and ending here, and then starting here and ending higher, and things like that. As I kind of call it, project inflation instead of grade inflation. It's how do the projects become better over time. The students have been doing a very nice job with that. So we're about 3 weeks left into the unit. So there's December 3rd is about 3 weeks away. Or 4th is about 3 weeks away. So we're kind of still getting into the nitty-gritty of things. I know we've got a little time off there with Thanksgiving. I just want to let you know, too, of what's coming up then after the cell unit and after Thanksgiving. We'll be starting in our DNA unit and protein synthesis unit on Wednesday the 4th, which then we'll be doing DNA through up until Christmas break. And then when we come back from break, we'll be doing protein synthesis until the semester test. Now, I want to say this to you again because remind you that this is the one test that I will be giving during the course of this year. It will be a unit test on DNA synthesis or DNA replication and protein synthesis. This is the common test that all the biology teachers are given and all the biology students are taking. It will be a direct instruction unit done by me. I'll be teaching everything. I'll be using demonstrations, videos, animations, my lectures. Students will be doing some review materials, some labs to kind of help in that process. And then there will be a test at the end that'll be the wrap up for that unit. I will be also sharing with you and the students where they can find all the resources in Canvas. I have about 20 different resources for students to be able to use and study for that test. So I will show everybody and you where that is found. I generally recommend to students that they can start studying for the test after Christmas. So they don't need to study during Christmas break. I want students to be able to enjoy Christmas break. I want everybody to enjoy your time, their time. But then when we come back from break, that's when they should start studying for that test, for all of their tests and things like that. So just want to let you know kind of where we're at. Like I said, we've got 3 weeks left of the CEL unit. Students are doing their quizzes, they're doing their projects. It's been a great work time in class. We're doing our lab that's going to be due in 3 weeks' time on the 3rd, and then we're starting DNA and protein synthesis unit, and I'll be sending out more information at that time as far as where you can find everything, what's going on, just as a review to let you know about where we're at and everything like that. If you have any questions or concerns, questions you need to know about what's going on, why, all that stuff, please call, email me, let me know. I am more than happy to sit and talk. Grades are, I am trying to get through the biochemistry stuff. I know we're in the CEL unit and I'm still doing biochemistry. I was getting all this ecology stuff done before for the grades for the first quarter. I'm now doing all the biochemistry stuff, which is part of the reason why in past years I've learned that I've had to go to the quizzes for the CEL unit because it cuts down on my grading. So I am still getting through there. You'll see daily updates as far as what new parts I've been graded. My goal is to have this biochemistry unit graded in the next week. And then the CEL quizzes are already being put into the grade book, and then I'll be grading the CEL projects after that. So I'm just being honest and upfront with wherever you are in that process. So again, if you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. And thank you again for all of your support that you're giving your son or daughter at home with what we're doing here and bringing in the solutions that we need for our CEL lab. Thank you very much. Take care and have a wonderful Thanksgiving if I don't see you before that time. Thanks. Take care. Bye.